on a third phase.
Feels like that was a little bit more than a minute and a half. Maybe about 3 minutes. Once again, a whole lot of reses. Mantis being able to revive herself, and then out of more luck reviving Mantis and the rest of their team. It's definitely very strong.
Yeah, I was surprised by Energy. I mean, that was such a long fight, an extension of a fight that you didn't think Energy would potentially win, which obviously it didn't at the end of it, but...
And the Adam Warlock just bursting Mantis through her ultimate as well. Light taking down Cal. A little bit of a Panther diff right there in the 1v1. And he has the Bast ultimate coming up too.
Hey, he had some help. He had some help from Adios there, so it was a little bit of an unfair matchup in that instance.
Definitely.
A little bit. But now Zealous on the point, able to turn around, find Nocturnal. And that's brutal. Those two stagger kills, like you said, Hank. Cal comes back now, but they're losing some more members. Light will go down. At the very least, Audio's trying to find the kill onto Mantis. Red's still available. Does he want to use it? Looks like no. Going to save it for the next fight. Portals come through from Spark Chief. No way he's doing it. Is he doing the portal? No, he was going to try to do the portals, but he got forced out of it. I think he blocked at least one of the spawns. So whoever's on that left side spawn, can they walk out? That's what to look for. Now Bass on the point, able to get one. Here comes Spider Time on the point. Go through that portal. Now Audios, meanwhile, able to get two with his butterfly dance. Nice kills from him, from Mac Attack. He's going to res himself. Cal also went down. Meanwhile, undefeatable Mantis player on the backside angle. Ultraviolet able to res Cal as well. Light trades it back. Ultimate's running out. Supportal's running out for NRG. Nocturnal's going to be brought back. The rest of Euphoria trying to play it safe until Supportal's run out. Now Energy go too aggressive. Fun's going to go down. Ayabagamoto from Spark Chief. No way! That could be huge. Rack Attack, does he get saved? He does somehow. The support is there. They try to come back towards the point. They're able to get some kills, but it's traded back and forth. Eris is going to get rezzed. Back into the fight because of the passive, but Rack Attack, nice shots onto Spark Chief as well. The Ayabagamoto was huge, but not big enough because Euphoria have nobody else here. In NRG, even though they kept losing one member every single time, they stopped the push there at 95 meters.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
That was a round, Dustin. That was a round. All of these are just so competitive. We haven't seen any matches like this so far in this tournament. I wish we could take a look at the stat sheet right here, but maybe not. It looks like we're gonna be seeing some
dude, 900,000 damage. I bet.
Yeah, just a billion damage across the board. It looks like we might be seeing some Magneto here. Maybe some bubble dive. Maybe bubbling Panther and Psylocke as they're diving the backline as well could be useful. Shield too.
Yeah, I will say on this map, on Shin Shibuya, right, this first point, Shin Shibuya is one of the first maps introduced to Marvel Rivals, right? So, you know, Euphoria has a lot of time practiced on this map, and for NRG, right, I wonder how many times they've ran through this first point, because it's always hard, right? This is like one of the toughest first points in the games to cap. So if you can get through it, like Euphoria eventually did, with about a minute left on the clock, you know, NRG's in a good spot, but this first point is going to be hard, and maybe that's why, like you mentioned, they have to change it up with this Magneto.
Definitely is a little bit hard sometimes to approach this first point. Maybe we'll see a Doctor Strange portal that makes it a lot easier. Spark Chief holding the high ground as well. Yep, definitely Doctor Strange portal. Where is it going to go, though?
So you probably put it... Ooh, I'm kind of going all the way around, potentially. A little bit of scoutage, too. I was getting shot while in it. No, he died!
Oh,
he died.
my God!
He came through! Oh, my God! That was amazing. Was that that wasn't even a defensive portal? No, it was a defensive portal from Spark Chief, I believe, in Euphoria. So they find the Doctor Strange, kill him during that ultimate, or sorry, during that portal play. And now with that, I mean, NRG just runs in and dies. They break the high ground a little bit at the very least, but that's huge for Euphoria.
Yeah, Audio's just cleaning things up. Fun FPS just hanging on for dear life, and oh, Adios, we gotta get out and just find a health pack.
He's going to back up for now. Meanwhile, UV goes down to Spark Chief, so Euphoria kind of killing getting these staggers. NRG tried to turn something into nothing, and it's just sort of resulted in a bunch of stagger kills. They do get a tick on the board, though, so that's at least some semblance of a strong position to be in now, right? A tick on the board, 2 minutes, 55 seconds left, 42%. Obviously, that second tick is going to sort of delay down back to 0, back to 33%. Euphoria have ultimates also coming up online. Now, what does he want to do here? Going on the left angle, tries to climb, back on there again. I mean, he's just getting pushed away in every instance. He's trying to go on these flanks, but Euphoria is there to match every time. Nocturnal dashing up to the high ground. Meanwhile, Sparks keeping the front line, pushing away everybody from Energy. They want to play this around this objective a little more. They go for an aggressive dive onto the Magneto. Is the Magneto caught out? No, the shield keeps that Magneto healthy. He's going to back up for now. Undefeatable from Rack Attack. Energy tries to go aggressive after Eris defused the Eris. Here's a Nocturnal ultimate. Can they find any kills? Everybody backs off except Eris. Eris caught out again. Tough situation to be in. But do they get that res? Eris going to be back, so is Zealous. So they're going to have both the supports back in just a moment. But in the meantime, what value is found? Hottek's going to go down. Ultraviolet also to go down. Same with Cal. So Euphoria takes advantage of their passives with the team up alongside Mantis and Adam Warlock. 2 minutes left now. It's tough for Energy.
Yeah, NRG can definitely respond here, though. They do have the Panther ult, the res, the big meteor as well. Could see a slam dunk incoming as well. But it's not looking the best for them right now.
It's not. Zelos is aware that he heard Nocturnal hiding behind their flank. Comes back to the team, wants to be in a safer spot. Also still has his res available, so needs to either die then res or play safe then res. Meanwhile, Energy has ultimates on their attacking side. Bast on the right side from Light doesn't get any value necessarily. In fact, he goes down to Rack Attack. Now a Bast on the attacking side. Goes into the shield of Spark Chief. Gets the kill. Zelos is back with the res as well. Brings back Spark Chief. But can they find more? They need to find kills during this res. Otherwise, Euphoria in a great spot. Also with Clone Man in the ultimate. Keeps everybody healthy. Nocturnal towards the point, towards the Mantis player. Can he find the kill? The heals are there from the Adam Warlock over the high ground. He has to back away. Stay healthy. Audio's able to get one. Hottek back from the res from Ultraviolet. But we'll go down again to Light. Cal trades it back, though, since Light had to go aggressive. So that's huge for NRG, who have now gotten 2 ticks on the board. Mantis ultimate from Rack Attack. They want to secure it. Or, sorry, Eris using their Mantis ultimate to come back through after Rack Attack runs out. And without those overhealth shields, without a little bit of that support from the Mantis player, it's going to be really hard for NRG to live here. Rack Attack Energy back, but Clone Man with the kill into fun. That's big. Cal again with the Zealous. They're finding these stagger kills. They're trying to work themselves back into it, but no ultimates here in the neutral game. They need to build Nocturnal's ultimate to have a chance. Cal's able to find Eris, though. And sort of big. It's a very scrappy fight. I mean, Audios on the right side angle, able to find one with the dash on to Cal. Had some help from Clone Man too. They can get some support. No! Oh, no way! Audios found Ultraviolet while invisible. And now towards the point, Nocturnal's able to find Spark Chief. They're closing out of the point, and they do it. They move onto the street's face with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. What a long fight it was, but Energy finally close out.
That is a huge clutch right there. Going into overtime, right? You don't want to be going down 3-1 in the series. Then you're just hanging on your last limb, right? A huge clutch right there from NRG, especially Ultraviolet managing to find an elimination instantly, just giving them the advantage going into that. Very well played.
Yeah, that was on an invisible Psylocke. I don't know how he saw him. I mean, that is pure luck, basically. Nocturnal, meanwhile, hiding around the corner, able to find Eris. But 2 kills with Audios and Light combining with the Dance of the Butterflies. Very strong ultimate when you don't have support ults to counter it. Nearly a team wipe, but just Nocturnal left trying to hide, get some damage in, but a wipe for Euphoria happens there.
Another big wipe. Black Panther still not back in the battle, so they're at a disadvantage right here. Eye of Agamotto coming up as well for Spark Chief. Mantis, 1 HP. Can Thor manage to secure that? No, he cannot.
Just yet, Cal walks forward. Zelos dashed upon. Oh my god, well, he's running back also onto Audios. Bast as well. That's a lot of damage coming through. Probably don't even want to use your passives. Just go for a wipe now at this point. Euphoria looks like they're going to do it. Hold on to ultimates and their passives as NRG control the payload once more.
Yeah, and RG definitely needs this to win this fight right here. Only a minute remaining, right? Adam Warlock res coming up as well. That could be absolutely huge if used at the proper time. Fun FPS, no, you cannot be affording to be taken out right there. Nocturnal just managing to get out, but no. Adios taking down Nocturnal. It's a 4v6 right now. Only 40 seconds remaining. They have to play near perfect right now. And it's not looking good. Down goes Cal and Rack Attack. You can't be caught staggering right now. This is important time.
Yeah, it's brutal. And because Rack Attack just used his ultimate. So you're not going to have Mantis for this next fight. At least Euphoria also used theirs. NRG now, 23 seconds left. Aggressive push looking like it's going to happen for Euphoria. They've also got a res to back it up. So if they do want to go for it, they won't be punished too hard. Cal, meanwhile, dives up. Can he find kills? Able to find one on the Spark Chief and onto Eris, but the res is there from Zelos. Brings those two back in a moment. Cal just wants to go to the cart, but he needs to find some value in terms of damage right now. Psylocke on the low ground, having to deal with the Black Panther. Goes back down to the health pack. Ayabagamoto, meanwhile, on the front line, able to find Hodzic. That Thor is removed. UB does have the ult. Ready to go. Does he want to use it? He's going to need to. He's down 2. Born again. Brings back those 2 members. Hodzic is here. Same with Cal in a moment. But the damage from Adios is huge. Up on FPS. Is he going to get rezzed as well? It looks like he is. Here comes Thor. Onto Adios. But it doesn't matter. The Thor has not found value at all on the map. Removes that Thor twice now. It seems like it's just light towards the payload. Able to find a rack attack. They're up 1 in this fight. Energy have no ultimates in this neutral game. They need to find some value. But Eris goes aggressive. Gets the sleep onto 1 and some extra damage. But they're securing around the payload. Rack attack able to pop the Magus ultimate. Build it in time. Also the value from Cal is there. Spark Chief from the spawn. Has the portal. Eris also back with the team up. Resurrect. But once Eris goes down again, they're going to be out of it. Spark Chief wants to back down out of there. They're going to live to fight another day through this portal. They just want to play it safe right now.
Yeah, NRG continuing to push this forward. Euphoria, they cannot use that portal. All they have to do is win 1 fight right here before they manage to touch, right? They have the butterfly dance of Adios. If used properly right here, they can secure this fight right here. We don't want to let them get any reses. Out it goes.
Yeah, butterfly dance is huge. Cal and Nocturnal both fall to it. And that should be it. Full energy on this map. Euphoria, it looks like they've done it. Are going to go up 3-1 to series and put themselves on map point. And although it was close, they played the ult game perfectly, understood when to wipe. Like we talked about previously on other maps, Hank, I mean, they did it so well on this one, even though there was a few flubs on the previous domination map. Now on Convergence, they get the job done.
Adios, Psylocke, MVP, well deserved. Very well played from Euphoria. Going up 3-1 in the series, only needing 1 more map to advance. And wow, look at the eliminations. As I said at the end of the beginning, one of the first fights at the very beginning, 62 eliminations from Adios. That might be a record for this tournament so far. 33,000 damage, just absolutely farming the lobby, making everyone else just, they don't even compare to that. 62 eliminations, Dustin.
Yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough. I don't know how you deal with that if you're on the other team. I mean, it looked like Hodzic was trying to make some swaps, and that's the tough part. Hodzic, obviously, the only one not to break double-digit elims and also end up with 20 deaths. I mean, it's not that Hodzic's a bad player. It seems like for Hodzic, it's hard on the attacking side. You saw on defense with Penny Parker, you can get a lot of value, but on when you swap to offense, when you're playing Penny Parker on attack, it's so much harder on Shin Shibuya. You have to play characters that can help your team get through the choke point, on the flanks. That's the great part about Spark Chief. Sets up Adios there, right? Spark Chief also ended up with a high elim count as well, and damage. I mean, that's the benefit of having a great Doctor Strange player such as Spark Chief.
Oh yeah, and you can definitely have a lot of different play styles as well with Doctor Strange, right? Just because you're a shield tank, right? That doesn't mean you just have to sit back and protect your team, right? You can play very aggressive as well with Doctor Strange, right? Being able to get in, use the shield to get out as well. There's a lot you can do with that hero, man. But very well played from Euphoria, right? 62 eliminations, 51 from the Doctor Strange as well. I feel like maybe, as you were saying as well, maybe too many swaps from the other tank player.
Yeah, it's hard because I think Hodzic, to me from the outside looking in, obviously I don't know how their team dynamics are at the moment, but he seems like he plays a ton of Penny Parker. And while Penny Parker can be good, it's tough. It's a very niche hero, simply because of the fact that it's not going to work every map, right? And he's obviously trying to find some answer. Swapping over to Thor, I don't know how much of an answer that really is, especially without that Storm and Hela. So it's tough to make that hero specifically work to a high degree. He's trying to figure something out. I respect it to a point, right? He needs to kind of change it up, play a different hero, but it doesn't seem like that's the right pick for sure. And they're looking close. They're still looking competitive, so they still have time to change things up on this map number 5, since this is a best out of 7. They're still in this tournament. Obviously, on other days, it would have been a best out of 5. So at this point, Euphoria would have won. But because we're in that lower bracket finals, they are now on map point. And obviously, if they win this next one, they're going to win the series. And now the onus really is on NRG to try to win these next 3 maps in a row to cement themselves in the grand final.
Yeah, like you said, the pressure really is on NRG, right? You have to win 3 maps in a row, right? And we've seen this go back and forth constantly, right? Either of these teams could take it home, right? It's been a battle. It's been very back and forth, but we're gonna show you guys the highlights of the recent match real quick, and then we'll be going to a short break and getting into match number 5.
누워진 밤하늘을 가로질러 Oh yeah, oh yeah 필요할 때 내가 널 지켜줄게 간절히 바라면 이루어지는 마법인 거야 분명한 소리 들려 여기서 저기서 날 찾으며 달빛이 날 비춰와 시작해야 let's go 아무도 흘러라는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸는 순간 신비롭게 누군들일 거야 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there 쓰러지지 말 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠이 떠날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리에게 달려서 그 세계면 어둠이 떠날 때까지 세계면 오랜 시간 간직해온 열망 까만 밤의 빛처럼 빛나 네 눈앞에 바로 어떤 나라 잡을 딱 봐도 superstar 딱 보면 모두 다널 지킬 나란 걸더 지켜볼수록 점점 빠져들어 카리스마 넘쳐 흘러 oh yeah 분명한 소리 들려 여기서 저기서 날 찾으며 달빛이 날 비춰와 시작이야 let's go 아무도 흘러라는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸는 순간 신비롭게 누군들일 거야 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there 쓰러지지 말 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠이 떠날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리에게 달려서 그 세계면 눈이 부신 모든 순간들 지켜내야 해 내가 주어진 할 때 내가 널 지켜줄게 간절히 바라면 이루어지는 마법인 거야 운명의 소리 들려 여기서 저기서 날 찾으며 달빛이 날 비춰와 시작해야 let's go 어둡고 흘러는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸는 순간 신비롭게 누군가를 거야 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there 쓰러지지 마 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 자충을 쳐봐 파도 믿어 날배까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리의
Welcome back, everybody, to the Marvel Rivals Invitational North America. My name is Dustin, joined by Hank. We're heading into this map number 5. Obviously, I think in this matchup, we've seen NRG kind of struggle. I think the most we've seen them struggle throughout the series on the previous map on Shin Shibuya. Now, or moving forward, obviously, Hank, they really need to get a good map here, right? It's obviously up to, a lot of different variables behind the scenes, but some would say it's randomness, whichever map they would get. We'll see, right? Obviously, on domination, that seems like their best opportunity to win. Just kind of showcase some of their individual talent, individual skill on a map where you need just to control the point and just sort of play around that objective. They seem to do that quite well, especially with Hansik on Penny Parker. In overall, kind of playing around that composition, it seems to be their strong suit.
Yeah, you actually took the words out of my mouth. Penny Parker on the dominant